Whoop, whoop. Hey guys, it is Warm Connell 007 here, and welcome back to the channel. We've got some huge news for you. Huge news for you. Yes, we have a new leak of the Loomian that is coming out this weekend. Yes, guys, this weekend we are going to reveal what exactly this is with the new update. Now, I'm going to go through a couple of things here in the video, okay? We're going to talk to you through this tweet. We're going to look at what it could potentially be. We're going to look at what some comparisons are potentially from Pokemon. And I'm also going to talk about kind of update time and when potentially the update will probably drop and things like that. So first of all, guys, if you have not subscribed, please, guys, I'm trying to get to 5,000 subs by the end of this year. It'd be absolutely fantastic if you hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and hit the like. That stuff does help me out, okay? Hold your comments before you start firing them in straight away, and because I want to ask you a question here later on, okay? So just hold on for like a couple of minutes, okay? So first things first, we have this come out from a tweet today from the Loomian Studio account. It says, we'll be revealing our special new Loomian this weekend when it gets released in Loomian Legacy. We'll explain what makes this Loomian so special along with its full reveal, okay? So for me, there's a couple of things we need to take out of this, okay? So first of all, this weekend, obviously, and second of all, special. It's a special new Loomian. So this is going to be something like nothing that we have currently in the game as it stands, okay? So I want to just backtrack a second to this. So this is the tweet Lando did. I think it was last week or the weekend. I can't remember. One thing I said, we're still making progress on Atlantean City, okay? So with Atlantean City, with this update coming now, what I would usually expect is they'll drop this update probably in about, say, 2 or 3 weeks time. We'll probably get another leak for Atlantean, and then 2 to 3 weeks later we'll probably get Atlantean City. So if you're asking me when do I think Atlantean's going to be, I'm telling you Atlantean's probably looking like a month to a month and a half away based on generally how it goes, okay? But as we go on, just skip the last two lines. We're adding a new Loomian this weekend with some special traits, okay? Again, this word special is coming in, and it's quite, you know, it's making it stand out, so it's a bit different to everything else. So what could this be? There's a lot of theories going on around at the moment, currently on Twitter, on Discord. There's loads of things that people think this could be, okay? I'm going to give you my take on what I think it's going to be, okay? And I would be amazed if it's something not to do with these, because I don't know what else you could do. If I do, it'd be like, mind blowing, okay? So what I want to do is show you these guys. Oh, what? Pokemon? Remember that game? Okay, so I want to go through a couple of things. So first thing is Lillipup. I'm showing you the Lillipup because the design's pretty similar to the silhouette. The other one though is kind of like Fennekin. It's kind of getting those sort of Lillipup Fennekin vibes there as well. The reason why I put them in is just kind of the looks, to be honest with you. Eevee's a big thing, okay? I've recently done a vote on Twitter and said, what would you guys prefer? Would you prefer to see Ditto, a cast form, or an Eevee? Believe it or not, Eevee won that vote, but just about. Ditto came second, and nobody wanted to see a cast form, guys. Rip cast form. But if we look at Eevee, how would that look like in Loomian Legacy, okay? If this is an Eevee type Loomian, okay, there's a couple of things that I want to kind of go over because there's a couple of ways it could work. First of all, if you look at Route 3, we had the crystals from, remember, like the Gecko Cave or whatever you call it. Potentially you could have multiple different crystals that could evolve this Loomian that we're getting in, and we could see multiple different typings come off the back of it. Now, who would win from that? Everybody. Adventure people, traders would win from it, PvP players would win from it. Big boom. They would absolutely love it, okay? People would love to see this. The only thing we've got kind of similar, not really similar, but the split evolutions is really kind of the rats, because you can go 3 ways at the moment, okay? The next one in our right hand side there is Zoria, which is the illusion Pokemon. So basically, whenever you fight it, if you have it in the first year party, it can look like, I think it was like the second or sixth, I can't remember, of your party. So whenever it got hit, it then revealed itself. So something like that could be pretty cool. It could be pretty awesome if it's something like that with the illusions. Again, it's similar in terms of kind of stature and design from the silhouette. We have no idea basically what it could be right now, but something like that where it could mimic something else would be pretty cool in terms of looking like it. Cast form, we've recently had weather introduced. So when cast form went into rain, turned into a water Pokemon, maybe we will have something like this. Maybe this will be typeless, and if we are on adventure in the wind, it'll turn into an air type, potentially. That could be pretty cool. The last thing is Ditto. Maybe this here transforms into whatever you're competing against. Maybe it's going to be like Ditto. So those are options. One thing, if it goes to Eevee, what I think would be pretty cool would be kind of mixing the Eevee and the cast form up, where if you evolve this new Loomian, for example, if it does like a split evolution like Eevee, it actually goes into the weather. So for example, if you did it in the rain, it turned into a water typing. If you did it in the wind, it turned into, you know, obviously an air type. If you did it on a normal route where there's light, like sun's out, maybe it turns into a light type. Maybe if you evolve it in a normal route when it's nighttime, it turns into a dark type, and then so on and so forth. And the good thing is that would be good because you could end up with straight away 4 different types of evolution. Not only that, if they keep introducing more different weather typings into the game or different areas into the game, it could be making more and more split evolutions. I think that would be absolutely immense, to be honest with you. So something like that I feel would be pretty cool. The one thing I haven't included here that I meant to include was Kecleon. Okay, Kecleon was a Pokemon. If it got hit by a certain type, it kind of changed its typing. That could be cool. Or it could end up being like Protein from like Greninja. Used to use like, say for example, poison barbs. Then Greninja became a poison type. Something like that with that type of ability. Something that could be pretty awesome. I think PvP players would really enjoy that, but it's quite a unique and special trait. So here's the thing, guys. We have no idea right now what it could be. We're gonna get absolutely no idea what it is gonna be. Nobody's gonna spill before the weekend. Let's get real. So down in the comments section, now that you've actually watched the video, skippers, if you've skipped, good luck with that. What exactly do you think that this is gonna be? Now, last thing I'm going to talk about is time zones and when I actually think that this update will be out time-wise. Okay, generally, if you are in, say for example, like myself, UK and Ireland, you're looking roughly around normally about a midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning job on a Saturday night, generally. Okay, that's usually what happens. It's usually around about, say, 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time if you're in America, EST. So that's usually kind of what I would forecast. Historically, Loomian Legacy does drop around that time. The developers will usually give us potentially an hour, 2 hours update. So if you don't follow the Llama Train Studio Twitter account, what's wrong with you? Go do it right now. So it would be definitely worthwhile following that. But I'll put up I'll probably put up a tweet later on or over the next couple of days doing like a time zone converter. It's not guaranteed, guys, the time that I'm given, but I'm just going off historical trends. I would usually say look around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock on Saturday EST time. Go on to Google, check it out. I'll drop the tweet out normally probably on Friday or Saturday just for time zones to help you out. But guys, really something to be excited for. Loomian Legacy needs something. We've been crying out for more in adventure mode. We know the developers are working really hard. And we know that they're doing their best. Guys, if you haven't already, do follow me on Twitter. Do follow me on Discord as well. The links are in the description down below. I'm going to leave it off there. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to reading all your comments. Whoop whoop. I'll see you next time and keep it country.